Hello, hello, hello. We are live again. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Good night. If you are somewhere where it is a night, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. Hope your Christmas was joyful and beautiful. We are doing well in the UK this evening. So, this is our last episode of Friday Business Talk, online business talk, the one that we do every Friday. This is going to be our last episode for this year, but we will still continue. Please tune in for next year as well. We have an absolute great guests coming up to speak to us. They have lined up every week so that you can hear their stories. So today we have our own Tolu from the UK. You see, we are in the same time today. Olu, I want to say thank you for coming to this show, and I really want to say thank you for making time. But before we start, you guys can comment on the comments below, and also you can ask questions. Please ask questions, please send us whatever, and then we will try to answer it for you. Even if you watch the replay later, I'll be happy to answer any questions I can answer for you. So we would love you to engage with us. If you could have any question, please do ask us as we get along. Tolu, welcome.
Thank you very much, Sene, for having me. How are you this evening?
I am very well, thank you. I have worked the last 3 days. It was tiring in the nursing industry, but
Wow.
hey, I am
Wow.
so glad to be here because it's something that gives me more energy when I attend to my business in the evenings. But it
Yeah.
was very busy this week.
I'm sure
So,
it's,
how
it's
are
an
you?
out, it's another outlet as well, just to switch away from normal busy work and just concentrate on something different, which is nice. Yeah. Yeah. So,
Exactly.
mhm.
It's different when you do your own stuff from home.
Yes.
So for me is I just come back from work, I finished my documentation, I finished all the patients that I had to see today. It was a very hectic day, but at the end I come to my family and then we eat the meal. After that, attending to my business is a really refreshing thing, actually.
Yes.
Talking to so many beautiful people like
I
yourself. So
know.
it's
I
really
know.
lovely. Now, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How long have you been in the business? And tell us a little bit about your family and everything else. We want to know everything about you.
You want to know the juicy bits about me? Yeah. so,
Absolutely. Why not?
So yes, hi everyone. My name is Tolu Shomade. I live in the UK. I'm originally from Nigeria, a very blessed country in West Africa. Yes, and
Yeah.
I'm a mom to two lovely boys. I've got two teenage boys, so my hands are full on that side. And I work within the civil service, within the policy profession. And I'm also a digital business owner. I run
Mhm.
my business on the side at the moment with a plan that by God's grace, it will become my main business as the years go by. And it's been a refreshing one, really. I've been doing it for about
Mhm.
2 years now. And I can say the changes, the growth, the mindset change, learning new things, capability to learn new things, be open-minded. It's just unended, and it's refreshing to know that I'm building something
Mm.
which is mine at my own
Yeah.
pace. Yeah, so that's the beauty of it. So yeah, that's a bit about me.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. Now, when you talk about something that you own, before we go to the next question,
Yes.
how I know the feeling is so different, right?
Mhm.
Working for someone else from 9 to 5, 8 to 5, whatever, doing shifts for myself as a nurse.
Mm,
There are 7 to 7 shifts, there are short shifts, there are long shifts. So, thinking about what you talked about, owning a
mm,
business of your own that belongs to you,
Yeah.
and you run it whenever you want to.
Mhm.
You attend your business whenever you want to. Tell us a little bit about that. How does it feel? It is. I'm always excited when I think about it because it's a different world, isn't it? So
Yes, it is.
how do you see, for example, how do you see our community, our business community of entrepreneurs, for example?
Mm.
How do you see the feeling of you own your own business, right?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I'll put it out there that I'm not someone who is business minded. When we were growing up, as we were in those youthful young days, I'm one of those that's so academically talented. So my parents' path for me was just, yeah, academics, do this, get good grades, go
Mm,
to uni, and then, to find a good job and all of that. But fortunately, when I finished my university days back in Nigeria, I couldn't find a job with the good grades I had. I worked and worked. I
mm,
got so tired until I decided to make a move and come in here. So that has always been like, okay, that's the path for me. I found myself in the
mm,
civil service, building my career. But then reality sets in that, the money we earn is good enough to pay the bills,
mm,
get us going. But at the end of the day, it's not your own. At some point, they can decide.
mm,
Well, it's more secure working in the civil service and public sectors
mm.
like that because they can't just say tomorrow don't come in. They'll still give you the
Yeah,
notice. But even with
yeah.
that, it's not your own. At some point, if anything happens to you, somebody else can replace you immediately. So, and
Yeah.
so the feelings that I was a bit uncomfortable within myself at some point, thinking, I'm sure there must be something out there which I can actually do, which
Mm,
won't really require me, I'm doing a 9 to 5 job anyway. The only time
mm,
I have is weekends for myself. And I think now that I'm also working compressor, so I tend to, when I started the business, that's the beauty of it. I decided I'm going to do compressed hours and have one day set aside for my business, which is fantastic for me now.
mm,
So, but
mm.
how I, having that business itself, because I've dabbled into little things, trying to sell a few things here and there, get into organize parties, have people around. But I just know at some point you go through your list of friends and you exhaust everything at some point, and the next opportunity you get, you want to invite, who are you inviting again? The same set of people. And it
Yeah.
got to a point I'm thinking, I really don't want to be doing this over and over again. I just want something I can actually build, a proper business where I don't really have to be disturbing people to join me. I build it, I watch it grow. So I had that at the back of my mind, but all these things are dreams. But you think,
Mm,
how do I go about it? How
mm,
do I navigate this? I don't even know. But then
mm.
COVID happened, and our mindset started shifting that you can actually work from
Yeah.
home, you can do something from home. Online businesses started springing up more because they've been online businesses, but COVID opened so many opportunities and made people see so many things. I even
Mm.
registered. There was one during COVID. I registered for makeup. Makeup just to keep me busy. And
Yeah,
you're doing all these
exactly.
things online. Normally you will go into the salon and all of that. They'll do the makeup. They'll teach you in person. But we're doing this online. And people were paying for it, and we're just there taking the lessons. She was sending us the notes. We're doing it, but it's not like the personal contact. So I'm thinking, for someone to do something like this, she's doing well, she's earning well from it, and she's passionate about it. I'm sure there'll be something out there for me that I
Yeah.
can do too. And that's how I ended up looking for, online, and
Mm,
I came across the ad, and, I saw this business and I checked it out. I was skeptical at first because there's so many, as you know, there's so
yeah,
many business models
yeah,
out there. You need to find the
absolutely.
right fit for you. And that's how I found this business. And to be honest with you, it's been my peace of mind because I don't have to worry about, I need to eat this quota at the end of the month. I don't have to worry about, what do I need to, who do I need to contact to join me today to hit my targets and all of that. But I can build it in my own time. And then the community
Mm.
said you touch on it about the community as well. That was one thing, one of the questions I really had in my mind, that if I get stuck, I don't know what to do. Will I have people that will help me? Because I have few friends too that have dabbled into online kind of businesses, and they'll give them the manual, they give them the training, and that's the end of it, you know. And you
Yeah.
think, if I find something like that, will I be able to cope? But the beauty of our community, the business we run here, is from day one, you are assigned a mentor and a coach. My mentor is my coach as well. So I have just one person, but it's so beautiful because we have that, you know, interaction going on, despite the fact that she's in another time zone, which is another beauty of the business. I think I'm
Yeah.
touching 1,000,001 things now. I'm so passionate when I start talking about this business because I found out that the community is there. If you're stuck, as long as you reach out, you are open to network, you're open to meet people, you're open to, learn from each other as well. So even if I have questions, my coach is not available, my mentor is not available at the time, I know there are other people that I can actually reach out to. And that's how I came across you as well. We had Christmas party
Absolutely.
and everything, and we just,
Yeah.
so it's
We
such
just
a
met, and
liberating
now we're doing
atmosphere.
interview.
Exactly. It's just amazing. The community is, and you have friendly people, everybody is rooting for each other. We all want to grow. Your business doesn't disturb my business. There are different
Yeah.
things that are personal to you, that are personal to me, that will resonate with one person more than the other. And that's the beauty of the business. So yes, I think,
Absolutely.
yeah, I can go on and on forever, Sine.
I
Yeah,
know.
I think I've touched it.
So, Tolu, this is really
Mm,
amazing. I love the way you expressed what our business is like. Now,
mm,
when I met you in the Christmas party,
yeah.
it was my first time to meet you, right? But it
Yes.
felt like I know you for a long time. We just talked for
Exactly.
a few minutes and we said we need to do the interview, and that was it. We
Yes.
connected.
Yeah.
And the good thing about this business is you don't have to get stuck in one thing. I know like so many people around the world who I can talk to at any time.
Exactly.
Anytime I
Yeah.
send a message, they respond, and then we talk, and then we brainstorm, and then they guide me, I guide them. It's like
Yeah.
so beautiful. And it has
That's right.
really changed my mindset as well since I
Mhm.
started. And then what I do is I take my skills from the business to my nursing.
Yes.
That is
That's so
another
true.
transferable skill as
Yeah.
well. And it's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing. Now we we are at the end of 2023, right?
Yes. Mm,
People make a lot of New Year resolution,
mm,
right? Um, Years come and years go, and the days come and the days go. I do believe I'm a Christian, so I do believe that God has given us a specific time to live on this world, in this world,
yes.
and also to make a difference. That's
That's
my
right.
passion. That's what I believe. And I love making difference to other people, to the hurt people, to people who really need help.
Yeah.
So, but thinking about staying in the comfort zone,
Mm,
the business, what it did to me is I've never been on camera this much like I did
mhm.
in the I was waffling everywhere. I
Yeah,
couldn't
the
even do
same.
a video, let alone like an interview. I couldn't do it at all. And I kind of thought like taking away from your
Mm,
comfort zone, the learning that we have, the confidence that we have built in this business
mm,
is something else. It's a big
mm.
thing.
Yeah.
So I want to talk a little bit about what is the New Year resolution. What if you don't change? It's still you are the same person.
Yeah.
Nothing changes if you don't change,
That's
right?
right.
If you
That's
don't
right.
pick up yourself, if you
Mm,
don't decide to change today, nothing changes about you and
that's
it
right.
stays the same. And so is for everybody. The
Mm,
reason that we are here is we needed change, we need another income, we needed other things. And then we had
yes.
to step up and we had to step up out of our comfort zone.
Mm,
And that's why we have this opportunity. and we want to share this opportunity, of course. So talk to us a little bit about getting out of your comfort zone. Did you have anything like that? Like myself, I was checking on the camera before until I get used to. I don't even know how to set it up. I was asking 100 people. I said, like, I need to go on YouTube and learn how to do this. And my boys still love me, but I have learned and I'm learning. I am really, really learning.
Uh, Yeah, for me, honestly, that spot that you touched is that was one of my big bugbears when I started, because I felt I'm a very private person. I just love doing my things underground and, just enjoying myself. But then when I spoke to my coach, then it felt like, yeah, at some point you might want to do some videos, speak to people. And I felt, nah, I cannot do that. I can't face the camera. What will I be saying? But after a while, a couple of months after, I was just going for a walk, my lunch break walk. And I decided, actually, I'm going to go live on my business page. What's the worst that can happen? Well, I wouldn't even know because I didn't prepare a
Yeah,
script. I don't have anything. I just took the camera. I still go back and I look at it and I smile at myself. And I just say, hello,
yeah,
I'm live. And, I was just like, it was just interesting because you still had people that resonated with me, like, well done, likes, and yeah, keep going. And that's the beauty of it,
mm,
That's all about
mm,
stepping out of our comfort zone because
yeah,
comfort zone there's a reason why it's called comfort zone. That's where you
yeah,
are, everything is stable. You close your eyes, you can navigate the waters. But when you now decide, I want to do something different, I want to step out of my
mm,
comfort zone, it can be daunting, it can be challenging because it's something you've not done before. And that's okay. And I'm a
yeah,
Christian as well. And I believe that if you don't if we can pray that I want this, I want that, we can have the
mhm,
biggest dreams in the world. But if you don't put your actions, your
mhm,
actions into words, or put actions to back those dreams, it will just remain dreams, and that's it.
yeah,
So for 2024, it's all about stepping out, doing something different. So for
mm,
someone, if you are thinking of, okay, I want something else to do to supplement what I'm earning, it won't come on your laps. Just like,
mm,
okay, is either you go for another job, is either you increase your hours at work, which might seem the natural course, normal course, because yeah, you're on that path anyway. Or if you don't have a job, you start looking for jobs because you want to earn more. But the challenge is, why don't you do a business on the side and see the
yeah,
freedom? Because I was speaking to someone earlier today and we're talking about the 24 hours we have in a day. It's the same
mm,
24 hours you have that I have. So when people say, oh, I don't have the time, I don't have the time, it's because you haven't decided to,
to
push
have time.
yourself out of that comfort zone.
Yeah,
Because that 24 hours, it's all about rearranging your time, or
mm,
organizing yourself and seeing where you can gain this time from. So
absolutely.
stepping out of the comfort zone, I would say do something different and don't be too hard on yourself, because yeah, it
Mm,
may work, it might not work, but you will never know if you don't step out of that comfort zone. So yes,
absolutely,
that's my take on
absolutely,
stepping out a bit. Yeah.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
well said. So, um, one thing I want to say is stepping out of your comfort zone does not
Mm,
mean that you have to be another person. So, one of
mm.
the things that I have learned in this business is be yourself,
Be
be your
yourself.
authentic self, and you are so beautiful just the way you are.
That's
And you
right.
are very unique. We are all very unique. That's why we are
Yes.
created to be very unique, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
I love the way we all function, but then we all respect each other. We have
Yes.
different religions, different people, different cultures. We come from around the world, but
Mm-hmm.
then we work for the same goal, growing each other. And I really love that unity within
Yes.
the community.
Mm.
Now, I just want to say, what do you have a final word for my followers Of course, it's a new year,
Mhm.
but for any final words that you have, we always say watch the webinar, sign up on our website, find out if this business is a fit for you. It is not
Yep.
for everybody, but it is a fit for you. Tolu, any last words?
I think I'm just gonna talk on the same lines as well, because I've said it before. If you don't check something out, you won't know whether it will work for you. There are
Yep.
1,000,001 businesses on the internet now, and you can choose to do whichever one you want. But if you're someone like us who loves the flexibility of being able to choose the hours they work on their business, who wants to earn something on the side that you don't have to be bugging family and friends, you want to still maintain,
Mm,
ownership of that thing, that and a legitimate business at that. Because if it's not legitimate, we work in we work within, high profile areas of the community. So we won't put our faces out there if what we are doing is not legitimate. So if you're
absolutely.
someone out there and you feel you want to try something different, you know, check it out. That's all we are saying. Just check it out and
Mm,
decide for yourself. Do your due diligence and decide if it's something for you. Of course, if it's something for you, you can reach out to Sinead, and those will be somewhere on our page there, which is fine,
mm, mm,
and just reach out. And yeah, if you have questions after watching the web, because it makes more sense when you've watched that webinar, then all the questions you have, you can bring it rather than coming first without even knowing what question you want to
mm,
ask. So that's what
mm.
we normally say. Check it out. Don't be a fence sitter. 2024, determined to do something different, because if you don't, nothing will change until you do something different.
Absolutely.
I think I'll leave it at
Absolutely.
that. Yeah.
Thank you. So the word
Mm,
to take is take action, try to do something different. If you don't change, nothing is going to
nothing
change.
changes. That's right.
Well, it's really, really lovely to have you, Tolu. We enjoyed the
Same
talk.
here. Same here.
Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year 2024 is coming. Let's do a lot of things together. Let's learn new
Yep.
skills. Let's grow together. And we are happy to help you to do that. Until next week, Friday, until we see you, we are finishing with this now. God bless
Yep.
you and have a good evening. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Tolu.
Bye. Bye, Sinead. Thank you.